It's good to be back tonight. I thank everyone that made it out this way. I know it's sometimes tough on a Wednesday night. I apologize. I've been dealing with a little bit of allergies, so my voice might go out. But if you want to turn your Bibles to Exodus chapter 14, we'll be starting in verses 21. It's a very familiar story. So it says in verses 21, it says, "And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left." And during this story, Moses is leading his people against the Egyptians, and they're caught between the Egyptians and the Dead Sea, and there's it seems like there's nowhere else to go. Seems like they're stuck, and then. What I just read is it says, "And Moses stretched out his hand, and the sea was parted by God, and God made a way for them to make it out." And if you read on through the story, he closes it back on the Egyptians. And but sometimes in our lives it seems like when there's not a way that we can imagine, God makes a way for us to be able to go through and do everything that He wants us to do, if we're willing to do that. And I think back in my life, I hit a roadblock, I guess you could say, in my senior year. Kind of freaked out, didn't know what to do. Chose to do electrical just because I figured it'd just be something I could do quick and easy. Didn't really want to be in school. But it wasn't something I actually enjoyed. I was miserable. I'd be going to work and then doing school, just miserable. So then I got there was a job offering at the TVA, so I applied for that. Went through a really long, it was several months, almost a year-long process probably of a hiring process for that, and was making my way. So I thought I'd be able to do that, make some good money doing that, and I got all the way to the interview and had the interview. And was feeling pretty good. I graduated from college with an associate's degree and got home and found out that I didn't get the job. And it kind of takes the wind out of your sails, I guess you could say. And just because I was miserable where I was at, wasn't really liking how I was being treated and the money and everything. And I just, deep down knew that it wasn't really what I was supposed to be doing. I just kind of had taken the easy way out. So then I got accepted back into the school after I had just said that I wasn't ever going to go back into that school. Did classes and then took all the tests and made really good grades throughout there and got accepted at a nursing school. And I was talking with some of the people in nursing school, and a big test you got to take, my grade was significantly lower than all of those other people. And I can sit back and, I was kind of thinking, like, how did I get in here? I kind of felt like I wasn't supposed to be in there. But, it's where I feel like God has put me to be in nursing school. I think that's what my purpose is to help others. I've always had a passion for helping others. And I just tried taking the easy way out, but it took a couple of years, and it took some maturity on my part. I needed to mature some before I really got buckled in and got serious about what I was doing. But and God was still faithful. I'm glad He just wasn't like, well, He's just always going to take the easy way out. So well, I'm glad He didn't throw me aside or anything. I kind of look at Him parting the waters for me. The Egyptians, I guess you could say, was kind of just my life being miserable. That's what it just seemed like it was all going to be. It was just miserable for the rest of my life. I could eventually own my own business and stuff, but I really didn't want to be doing that kind of work. I mean, it's good to know, and it's just wasn't for me. But now, and even being in nursing class, I was one of the first few weeks I was talking to all those people and figured that out, and I was kind of thinking, maybe I'm not supposed to be in here, but God made a way for me to be in there, so obviously I was there for a reason. If I didn't get in, then it wasn't meant to be, but I got in, and so far been able to stay in. So I think just sometimes we got to take the opportunities that God has given us and actually trust in Him and just go through the waters. Moses could have not trusted in God, and there's no telling how this story would have been different, but he trusted God enough to split the waters and walk through them and not have to worry about, if it was going to come crashing in on them. And so I think I know it's been really short, and I know it's kind of simple, but sometimes it's just, we got to do a little self-reflection and realize that, God's been faithful to us, and sometimes there's been some stuff come up that really we shouldn't have probably been in, but it's what God wanted us to do, and He's seen us through. So it really made me think and made me become more appreciative of where I am, and even what I've gone through. Because it's not always going to be sunshine and roses. Sometimes you're going to have to go through the middle of a sea, but God's going to be there through you, with you through it all. And that's really all I've got. Does anybody else have anything? You got anything, Doug?